check out these spicy patch notes.
Well, can we predict this? When is XDefiant coming out?
That one's lost.
Never. Exactly as I've said the last 8 times that it's tried to release. Never.
All right. I disagree. I think the game is going to launch. I just don't know when. Is anybody? Are you guys still excited about this game?
That's the thing. I was gonna say, bro. I've lost all excitement for this game.
I am.
All of it.
I'm with you, Bill. I'm excited about it.
I'm still excited for it.
Listen.
I want an arcadey style like shooter to just frag out with the friends with. Like me and Bite of Whiskey have been talking about this one for a while, and it's just something that it's gonna be free to play. It's gonna be just a chill shooty time. Like
I hope so, man. I hope it comes out and it gives me some enjoyment and I could play it. But I'm just saying, at the moment,
need something to bring back those old school COD days, and that's what
I 100% agree.
That's what they're trying to do with this. That's what the developer said.
I don't think that it's gonna happen. That's my biggest issue. Is like everybody's putting all these expectations and hopes on it. And I just don't think it's gonna be what you guys.
I mean, if it fails, it fails. It's free to play.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
in terms of just coming out or like what we're expecting.
No,
I want to know if it's gonna come out.
Like Bill just said, like he's hoping that it's gonna give him like those old, Call of Duty vibes. I just don't think it's gonna be there, man.
No, because the last playtest I played, which I think was the actual very last one, I did kind of get those vibes. Now, to be fair, it was still a little faster paced than, of course, your older COD shooters and arcade shooters like that. But
I love the fact that you're saying it's faster paced than the old shooters. And me and Enigma grew up playing Unreal fucking Tournament, Quake.
And Unreal. Yeah. Well, I'm comparing it to like the COD arcade style.
His old school shooters. His old school.
But I did get some of that old arcade feel still from it, and I hope at least.
I hope
when it does.
I'm there for you, dude.
I'm gonna say when it does, because I'm not gonna say if. I think it will come out. I hope it's still there. I think
apparently they're doing a 12-hour server test session here.
Of course they are, because they haven't done 80 fucking server tests in the last.
I mean, I'd rather them do one more to make sure that the launch is smooth than do what WoW does.
The launch is not going to be smooth regardless.
That's the only thing that gets me, bro, is because they went gold, right? Like, I didn't make that up. I'm pretty sure they went gold. They did the final test. They were going to come out, and then they pulled it because they couldn't get their approval from.
They couldn't get their certs.
It
was Xbox and Sony. It was both.
It was Xbox.
So then they delayed it and pulled it until further notice, and now we're coming back. And why are we doing another server test?
What was that? That was like last year, wasn't it? Last year, right? Last year.
I'm just saying, like, you guys were ready. What happened between that time that you need to test it even more? What went wrong was you just didn't get your certs from.
I mean, if they took the time, I'd hope that they were working on the game and altering stuff, and that this is just a test to like solidify whatever changes
because
they made.
They've definitely taken their time, but
let me just put it out there. Like, I am hoping that it is what you guys want. I really am. Like, if it comes out, I'll eat crow. I'll be like, yeah, sure, it's great. I just don't think it's going to be. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. So here again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, which I feel like that's my role this cast. Would we rather have them launched a shitty game that's just not ready and whatever else? Because we've chastised companies before, being like, you should have just waited. You should have just pulled it, waited, let it soak, and then.
Well, I think
whatever.
on the other hand, the game was ready though.
But on the other hand,
from what we could tell, it was ready, and the last playtest proved that it was in a pretty good state. You had some weird issues, but that was like, I think you were the only one who had those.
I'm the only one in the world.
I mean, he's the only one that has any issues.
Legit, like
days,
we couldn't find what your problem was, but
wasn't it something with his ultra wide? It was
the
fucking
HDR.
up. Yeah,
and it was HDR. Yeah. And it would,
but on the other hand, like it's one of those things where it's like you can only delay it so many times. You look at like Cyberpunk, right? Delaying,
and then they
never live up to the hype.
And it was unfortunately a shit product upon arrival.
Yeah.
So
the difference is that they've never given a hard launch date for like ever with this game.
Sure?
They've given soft launch date. They've given soft launch dates. They haven't given any hard ones.
Do we think that
as far as I can remember?
Do you think that they're being too upfront? Like,
What
do you
that
think that
last
then
one was.
just go quiet
Maybe.
and then just
Yeah.
be like, look,
I mean, they
this-
just
this
went
is it.
quiet for 4 months. This seems like they're coming back out to like launch it within the month.
Okay, so then let me ask you
Hopefully.
that. Okay, let me ask you this then. So if XDefiant Ubisoft, right? If they go out, because again, we're not talking about a small company like Ubisoft. It's not like Ubisoft's never done a shooter. They have a very successful, wildly successful,
Well,
probably becoming one of
many.
the most successful shooters. I can't believe those words came out of my fucking mouth right now with Rainbow Six Siege. Like it is, the game is topping the charts. When you're talking about games and shooters, so they know how to do shooters. If they don't come out now and they delay this again, you think that's it? Like, you think it's done? Like, you think it's just like this is it?
No.
Speaking of another Ubisoft game that's just continuously fucking been delayed until they finally realized it and it was trash.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. Yeah. Like
Dude, that was a quadruple A game. Get your shit straight.
quadruple
To,
A
to
game.
answer your
baby.
question though, Sin, I think there's so many diehard like fans who are ready for this game to come out. I don't think it's like done. But
I'm kind of leaning towards that, and I think they also learned a decent amount from that BR that they tried to launch. That was garbage.
Cyber jump, whatever.
What? They had
The
a
one that
DR?
was Twitch integrated.
Cyber
What?
Cyber-
Even
I
was
don't
no.
remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
hyperspace, right?
Hyperspace? Yep, there it is.
Oh,
Or Hyperscape?
That-
Was it
that-
Hyperscape?
that tell-
Hyperscape.
That,
Yeah.
that, that tells you how much that
There
was
it
on that
is.
radar because I
That
don't
was
even remember
Ubisoft?
that name.
I didn't know that.
that was Ubisoft. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was in the height of everybody
Right.
trying to do a fucking BR. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they learned a lot from just like throwing a product
Ubisoft,
out there for
correct.
free and hoping for the best. I think they don't want this to be another Hyperscape.
yeah.
That game was like a
I
cult.
don't know, man.
There's a cult following on that game. I mean, it's dead now, but
I'm
there's
hoping
a
it
lot
had
of
an
people who
87%
really loved it.
like rating.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I'm
people did
hoping
like
it's
it.
there
but
for you guys, man. I'm hoping it releases like you
I
guys
mean,
want it to.
here's the thing. Right now, Ubisoft has the chance to not only take the tactical shooter genre, right, but also like COD is not. I mean,
arcade.
COD's not been in a good state for a while, but COD is really not in a good state. Like
Probably
it's
in the worst
They're-
state that it's
they're
been.
really not. Yeah, like
100% the
Right up
worst
there with
state.
ARPGs.
yeah, like
Yep.
they are. Hey man, Diablo 4's coming back, dude. I don't know if you've seen the
Until
new season.
Oh, God.
Diablo
until
4's coming back.
PoE.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
But
sure,
in
sure,
any
buddy.
case, like I know they had the resurgence, and all you COD fanboys, you can come at me all you want. Like, yes, you have resurgence, the new map, like or whatever. What is the fucking map?
Rebirth Island.
Rebirth
That's-
Island. All you fucking Rebirth kids. That's great. Congratulations. I'm glad you got it. But again, I'm
That
going to
doesn't
lean
make
into the
it
fact
good.
that you got a game, you got something that was like literally just so
Yeah.
old. They can't come with anything new and great. So they're just going to give you the same shit from year. Like, it's not a good state. So it's just not. So yes, they have a chance right now to come in and take the fucking the tactical shooter and the arcade
The entire
shooter,
shooter scene.
like,
Yeah.
and just own it with this.
They're
and
just
I-
missing the BR and the extraction now.
That'll come after. That'll be a
Yeah.
game mode.
I don't know if you know.
They'll relaunch Hyperscape.
I don't even know if you know about this, but there's I've actually started to look into playing DayZ again. There's this mod that's out called it's like, well, the coin name is Escape from DayZ, but it's like this open world Tarkov game. I don't know, man, but it looks
I've
good.
seen mods like that,
Why?
but
Dude,
if
it
this
looks-
one,
It looks
if
dope.
that one's official, that could be really good.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. I may.
There's been
jump
many
back
who
into
have
it.
tried those mods, and not even on just
Oh,
DayZ,
yeah.
but Arma too.
Yeah.
That they
But
don't,
also-
they don't go well.
Because me and Scruffy have so many iconic memories on. Actually, it's just
Yeah.
one, but one very good iconic memory on
There's
Arma.
a few on Arma.
That was
dude.
so good. Anyway,
Oh.
well, cool. Well, that's our 4-month update on XDefiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks all for tuning in to the Patch Notes. And if you enjoyed and want to see more, you can catch us live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or catch us after the fact at anchor.fm/prepatch podcast. See you next time.